Hello viewers, welcome to my channel. For more than 3 decades, Marlon Wayans has been a household name in comedy. From his early days on in Living Color to his iconic turns in Scary Movie and White Chicks, Wayans built a career out of making audiences laugh, even when poking fun at the very genre he's now fully immersing himself in. But in 2025, everything changes. With his chilling new role in the upcoming psychological horror film Him, Wayans steps into territory he's long avoided: genuine, straight-laced terror. And according to the actor, this isn't just a role, it's a revelation. This isn't parody. This isn't comedy. This is me uncaging all that I am, Wayans told reporters during a recent press junket for the film. His words struck like a manifesto, signaling that his career is entering a bold new chapter. Him has been described as a dark, haunting exploration of grief, identity, and evil that lurks within, and early reactions suggest Wayans delivers a performance unlike anything audiences have seen from him before. A comedian known for satirizing horror finally gets serious. Ironically, horror has always been close to Wayans' career. His family's hit franchise Scary Movie spoofed everything from The Sixth Sense to The Ring, cementing Marlon as a master of parody. But in doing so, he also gained a reputation as someone who couldn't take the genre seriously. It's funny because people assume I don't like horror, but I've always loved it, Wayans admitted. I grew up on Stephen King movies. The Shining. That terrified me. But back then, my way of dealing with fear was to laugh at it, to make fun of it. Now, I'm at a place where I don't want to hide behind jokes. I want to feel the fear and make the audience feel it too. The role in Him presented the perfect opportunity. Written and directed by acclaimed indie filmmaker Simone Callahan, the film follows a grieving father played by Wayans who begins to suspect that his young son's imaginary friend may be something far more sinister. The story promises a slow burn descent into madness, pushing Wayans to explore raw emotions that comedy never quite required of him. Uncaging, Marlon Wayans. When asked about his decision to tackle such a dark character, Wayans described it as deeply personal. For so long, people have put me in a box. The funny guy, the silly brother, the clown. But there's more to me than that. I've been through pain, I've lost people, I've had nights where I looked in the mirror and didn't recognize myself. Him let me uncage all that. Wayans likened the experience to therapy. Every take became an exorcism, every scene an outlet. Comedy hides pain. Horror exposes it, he explained. This movie stripped me bare. There were days I went home and cried because of how much it took out of me. But that's the point, you can't fake fear or grief. You have to live it. A different kind of fear. Unlike the jump-scare-driven horrors dominating Hollywood, Him leans on psychological dread, tension, and atmosphere. Critics who have attended advanced screenings have already compared it to Hereditary and The Babadook, films that blur the line between supernatural horror and psychological trauma. For Wayans, that subtlety was crucial. This isn't about monsters or slashers, he said. It's about the monster within. And that's scarier than anything else. What happens when the person you love most becomes the source of your greatest fear? That's what the movie asks. Breaking free from comedy's shadow. Wayans' transition echoes similar career pivots by other comedians, think Robin Williams in 1 Hour Photo or Jim Carrey in The Number 23. Like them, Wayans wants to prove his range. But he isn't abandoning comedy altogether. Instead, he views this as expanding his palette. I'll always love making people laugh, he acknowledged. But if all I ever do is comedy, then I'm denying other parts of myself. Life is funny, but it's also terrifying, heartbreaking, beautiful, messy. I want to explore all of that as an artist. And yeah, it's scary to step out of my comfort zone. But fear is fuel. This hunger to expand explains why Wayans has taken on producing duties in addition to starring in Him. He was involved from the script stage, helping shape the father's emotional arc. Callahan praised his contributions, saying, Marlon understood the character on a soul level. He wasn't afraid to show his cracks, and that honesty makes his performance devastating. The Wayans legacy evolves. As one of 10 siblings in the legendary Wayans family, Marlon has always been part of a dynasty synonymous with comedy. Yet carving out his own path beyond parody feels like a generational shift. My brothers and sisters, they'll always be part of me. They made me who I am, he said. But this is mine. This is me saying, I can do more than just make you laugh. It doesn't mean I'm turning my back on comedy. It means I'm finally giving myself permission to grow. This desire for growth extends beyond acting. Wayans revealed he's developing new projects that balance humor and horror, dark comedies, thrillers, even dramas. He hopes him will prove to audiences, and to Hollywood, that he has the chops for more than slapstick. Audience anticipation and early buzz. If the early reviews are any indication, him might be the turning point in Wayans' career. Critics have praised his intensity, calling his performance career-defining and a revelation of untapped power. Some even speculate awards buzz could follow, a prospect that surprises Wayans but excites him nonetheless. "I don't do it for awards. I do it because I want to tell stories that matter," he said. "But hey, if people recognize the work, I'll take it." Audiences, too, are eager. Social media has lit up with fans expressing both curiosity and excitement at seeing Wayans in a serious horror film. Many grew up watching him lampoon the genre and are now fascinated by the idea of him playing it straight. A career at a crossroads. For Marlon Wayans, him represents more than just a movie, it's a turning point. It's the moment where a man long defined by comedy redefines himself through darkness, vulnerability, and raw humanity. "Every actor has that role that changes everything," he reflected. "For me, I think this is it. Him is me. It's my fears, my losses, my truths. It's all the parts of me I've kept locked away. And now, I'm uncaged." With the film set for wide release this fall, the world will soon see what happens when one of comedy's most beloved figures steps into the shadows. If early buzz is any sign, Marlon Wayans' dark side is about to shine in the brightest way possible.